Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of most ages, welcome back to Pushmo World. We just finished off a couple of murals, and now we're gonna get started with some level 2 challenges, because I don't know how to play this game, so I say we go ahead and get started, because we're going to be introduced to a couple of new mechanics here. And this might look familiar if you've played a previous Pushmo game, but we've got ourselves Golden Sun as Squishy Face. You've been working very hard, lad. Like, oh my god, are you dead yet? Jeez. Thought I'd wait for you here because you might need my help. Well, you decided to walk all of this way. So anyway, we've got Pushmo with gadgets. These are going to affect the colors of whatever blocks those certain Pushmo are. And it's kind of interesting, depending on what color it is, that'll dictate certain things. Like here, we've got pull-out switches, and the game's gonna walk us through every single step of the way here. I will go ahead and do it. It'll pull out all of the blocks of that same color. Pretty self-explanatory, considering it's called a pull-out switch. So thanks, game, for clearly being a Mega Man clear way off into the 4th episode of this. Jesus. So skin-colored, and then we've got weird, baby puke colored one, and we can go ahead and rescue this small child. Very nice, and he's sleeping. Oh god, that happy ass jig, it's ringing in my ears forever. Anytime I get laid, that is what comes to my mind, is that jig right there. So let's go ahead and, ooh, we've got ourselves a new one. This is new to Pushmo. Are you guys ready for this? They're both pretty surprised. They're like, oh my god, they can still innovate in these kinds of games? No, right off the bat, they give us another one, and it's basically the anti-pull-out switch. So we're gonna go ahead and use the pull-out switch here, and we've got ourselves the magic, if we can get up there, of pullback switches, or pushback rather. So yes, it goes in the opposite direction. It will actually push all of the blocks of that same color in, which is a little interesting because there's no other way to solve it otherwise. And so yes, it's very handy, I suppose. All right, when it's yep. All right, we get it. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I hope they don't be too much of a dicks about it, because that was a clearly constructed sentence, but you clearly understood what I was saying, hopefully. But yeah, I hope that doesn't fuck with us later. Alright, so can we actually do things later on that I don't need to worry about? Like, right, is this literally that same puzzle from the level 1 challenges? I think it is, pretty much, where you have to do the 1, 2, 3, right? I think that totally is it. Yeah, they use this concept a little bit too much in this game, so we're gonna go and pull this one out, 1, and push back in this bad boy right there. And then we're gonna have to push this back to 1, pull this out all the way, and there we go. See, at this point, you guys should be seeing exactly what we need to do to solve these pretty efficiently, pretty quickly. And that was an amazing climb. You went up 4 blocks, good sir. Or I guess technically 5, but interesting. Yeah, these pushback switches, it's gonna fuck with me in the head, because I played 500 plus puzzles or something like that in Pushmo 1, and that's including customs, I guess, but I don't know, something about that is weird and didn't mean to do that. So let's do this. Ugh. Alright, and now we have a pullback switch, or pushback. God, that's gonna be annoying. Pull out, pushback. Alright, so if we do that, that'll screw us over. So let's go and pull out this navy one and see. There it is, okay. So that's not too bad. I have to start thinking in the mindset of this game a little bit more. Like, it's kind of cool they're bringing stuff back, but I don't know. Still got Crash Mode in the mind just a little bit. So today's still June 20th. Welcome to the first day of summer, ladies and gentlemen. There are no Ataris to be found, but there are many boys. Probably not anywhere. I don't know, that was a weird thing to say. Just don't even bother listening to anything I ever say again. Alright, so this one is going to be, a trickster one. So we pull this out, but hold on, that's all we can do. Let's try that. There's nothing, we can't, okay, we can't do anything else here. So maybe the pullback was a bad idea. I shouldn't have pulled back in that green one, I think. So let's, never mind. This is all we had to do. That was a little bit, I'm thinking way too hard on these. Just stop it. Alright, so next Pushmo, please. And we can have ourselves a gay old time, I guess. Alright, challenge 2-6, what do we got here? Something. Sometimes I think it's just better to just tackle these puzzles head on. Otherwise I'll just think too much on them. And things will be quite unhandy. So I finally got around to editing some of the playlists on YouTube of all of my videos, all my projects, and it's been kind of annoying that I don't do that as regularly as I probably should. But I got them all out of the way, so that's good. And did we just solve it? I think we did. I think we can just straight up just go over here. And yeah, we totally did. Alright, cool. I'll take that for exactly $1. So Killer 8 is dead. I think that one ends on the 20th of July, so in exactly a month from now, even though I finished recording it last week. And also have Mario Kart 8 stuff coming out every other day as well. So once you guys see this, you should see another one tomorrow of Mario Kart. So I'm just alternating between those. I kind of don't want to upload more than 2 videos a day, but we'll see how that turns out. And this one's going to be dumb. Alright, let's try this. Let's try something a little bit different here. Yeah, this isn't going to work out for us, is it? Yeah, no, that's not going to work out. Alright, so that switch. So now they're going to start making us do things where you don't want to activate the switch immediately. So let's try that. There we go. Alright, well that one was a little bit easier than I thought. Again, thinking a little bit too far in advance here, but I don't know. Pushmo World, ladies and gentlemen, they announced this at the end of May, I believe. So it's weird that it came so quick. Otherwise, I probably would have tried preparing a little bit better for this, aka playing Pushmo maybe for a little bit, but I don't know. Maybe that wasn't such a terrible idea. Alright, hopefully this does well enough to incite a new Crash mode on this, because that'd be kind of cool. But I do honestly feel this was vastly underutilizing the Wii U's hardware. And let's see, that wasn't a good idea. Actually, I think we just solved it, because we just have to go over here and hold on. Okay, that green one is going to be a little bit of an issue, so let's do this. And let's try, there we go. Alright, cool. See, I keep saying this, but I'm in the mindset that the game is trying to screw me over into doing something that would be the opposite of what you'd think to do. Because a lot of later levels and customs would do that. And great, we have this one. This one is gonna, okay, I think, actually, I already see what we have to do here. We're gonna have to jump off, which means we need to go ahead and make sure we can get back up here from the bottom. So let's try this. And yeah, we won't be, yeah, we have to jump off because we have to pull out that green one over there. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to think a little bit in advance here. There we are. See, it's just things, you just look at them and you automatically, I don't know. I wish I could, I don't know. I kind of wish I could think like that in other areas, not like in shapes and colors, which apparently I'm not terrible at, obviously, but like things like crossword puzzles are the same thing. Like I can just look at them and like it's like my mind highlights each word exactly and I ignore all the jumble of the things. It's weird. It's like some Sherlock-ass shite there, but this one is the same thing. We're gonna have to climb up, which means we should probably pull out the right side all the way before we start climbing up. But like I said a while back that I went to the eye doctors the other day, and I always thought I had really poor perception, but I did like a really weird 3D test. Like they gave me like a sheet, and there was like, all right, show me where all the 3-dimensional objects are, and I found them like instantly. She's like, wow, you're really good at that. And I was like, really? Because I thought my perception is so bad. Like when I go to reach for something, I usually like overshoot it or something. There was this really awful time where I was reaching my hand to look at a girl's necklace, and I accidentally like almost punched her in the face with my knuckles. And I was like, whoops. But that was like in 10th grade, so a couple years ago. Like 6 years ago. So we've rescued all the children, and we've got Steamboat and Mickey as a stamp. Very nice. I appreciate a game. Cool. I know what cool. And so with that, we've got ourselves level 3 challenges already. Eh. Well, I guess we can deal with that in the next part, so hope you guys enjoyed this very short segment of Pushmo World. What is with Nintendo and just adding world to the end of everything? I don't know. But I guess there's an entirety of a couple more continents to explore, so see you guys there. Maybe. Probably not.